Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend, and as you can tell, I'm not, shooting this video in my room. I don't want to have any sort of, Eagle shit in the background here because, as many of you probably know, I'm a hardcore Eagles fan, and I've lived and died by the Philadelphia Eagles my entire life, and they got their asses kicked by the Dallas Cowboys last night in the NFC playoffs, and I cannot put into words the level of disgust that I feel for this. Like, this is the one that takes the cake. I mean, this is that bad for me, and it's bad for me on a number of levels, so I'm going to get into that. And you may ask me, you may be wondering why I'm, wearing gloves and I'm in my car and it's cold and I got steam coming out of my mouth. It's because I want the suffering to continue, and I don't want to be in like a nice, warm, cozy room or anything like that. I want to be outside like, a homeless person that's going to freeze on the streets of Philadelphia tonight. My God, this is just quite possibly one of the worst losses I've seen in my years of watching the Philadelphia Eagles. No heart, no effort, minimal progress throughout the entire game. Outplayed, outcoached, out everything. I can't point to anything good, but actually no, okay. My mentor, Professor Randy Pausch, he always says to find that one speck of goodness in all that is uncertain and evil. So, if I'm gonna have to give a game ball to someone, I'll give it to David Akers, because he kicked two, not one, but two extra points last night, and they were, true and dead center and perfect, and that's awesome. He was the only person that had a 100% average for what he was called in to do last night. So David Akers did a great job last night. Moving on to the rest of the team, Asante Samuel, it's great that we pay you $10 million a year to totally square up on a pass, have it hit you in the face, and not get a pick six out of it. Holy shit! You're watching Romo the whole game, waiting for him to have one of those iffy play calls that he gets pressured on and he throws an iffy pass. And boy, Asante, you were there for them 2 times and you didn't get anything out of them. Oh my God, I won't even get started on our linebackers. God knows that we need them next year. And our running backs didn't show up to play. Westbrook is playing at half of a man's percentage. I just nothing clicked in this game. Brent Selleck, totally irrelevant. He should have been a big playmaker there. Donovan McNabb, he was getting rushed by Ware and Spencer the entire night. The offensive line looked like they played for a third-string position on a second-rate college school. It was that bad, people. There was no point in the game where I felt like the Eagles, oh man, they have a chance. They have a chance to catch up. No, I never felt that. Even when the score is 14-7 after Michael Vick, the dog murderer, and yes, I still call him a dog murderer. I understand he's on my team and he did some shit wrong. I can deal with that. But boy, just don't do shit to screw up the goddamn game for the entire team. He had a great play. He had that nice little pass to Macklin, and he caught the Dallas defense asleep on the only time in the entire night that the defense committed to the run, because of course they think that Vic's going to scramble on that play, and Vic, was there, got a nice little pass, and that's great. But Michael Vick, when you have a fumble, could you do us a big favor and grab it? I mean, I've never seen such a lackadaisical effort to retrieve a fumble in my life. He was on the ground. His helmet was right here and the ball was right there. All you have to do is grab the ball, Vic, and pull it in towards you. Holy shit, I could not believe. I was like, oh, it's a fumble. Vic got it. Vic didn't get it back. Holy shit. How did he not get the ball back? Jesus Christ. I never yelled so much at a game my entire life, and yes, people, I know it's a goddamn game, but boy, have I committed a lot of my life to this shit. My God, shit. And just to let you know in perspective how much of a letdown this is and where this ranks, as I said, this ranks up at the tippy top. I was at the last game at Veterans Stadium. Tampa Bay Buccaneers came in for the NFC Championship. Eagles win that. They're going on to the Super Bowl against the shitbag Raiders. We all know what happened that day. Tampa Bay ends up winning the game. I got a great shot of Barber's pick 6 as he crossed the end zone right in front of me from the 10th row. What a great event that was to be a part of. And get this, Tampa Bay had never won a game where the temperature was under 40 degrees. Guess what the temperature was that day? 15. Guess who beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that same year in the regular season? The Philadelphia Eagles. Guess who beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that previous year in the playoffs? The Philadelphia Eagles. Guess who beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the year before that in the playoffs? The Philadelphia Eagles. And then they lose in the game that didn't seem like it was possible to lose. But what pisses me off about last night is just no effort. No effort, no heart. We got McNabb playing the Tahani Jones ukulele on the way out. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Get your head in the game. You're not a little kid playing for a JV position. Holy shit. I've never seen, and this is what kills it the most for me, is because last night I realized, boy, I've been backing this horse for a while. Donovan, I have stuck with you through thick and thin, but you know what? You're not winning a Super Bowl in Philadelphia. You know why? Because you can't win one. And boy, I have never said that. I've never even thought of saying that. But you know what? There's quarterbacks that possess the ability to put the team on their back, and maybe other people aren't stepping up. Well, God damn it, that quarterback's going to step up and do it. Tom Brady can do it. Peyton Manning can do it. John Elway. Dan Marino can, even though he never won the big games, so he still gets respect in the industry. But man, McNabb, you don't have that ability, dude. You just don't have that ability, and that's why you would just not be a champion on this team unless you get a lot of damn good role players around you. And you almost got it, but you know what? You're well past your prime, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm just not a believer in you anymore. It is just time to move on. And that's what makes it so rough, because it's kind of just like the end of an era. And it's the starting of a new era, our arch nemesis. That's the one thing. The Eagles fans, we've never tasted that Super Bowl victory. But boy, have we kicked the shit out of the Dallas Cowboys for what? The past 12 years now? And now they beat us 1 time, 2 times, 3 times in the same goddamn year. That is just a bad taste. That just tastes like shit. And boy, now they got the monkey off their back. Wade Phillips finally won a playoff game. Tony Romo finally won a playoff game. You can't say 1996, you Dallas bitch fans. You know what? You got to own up. If you're in Philly and you're going to say still that, you know what, we're still a better team than Dallas. Dallas just, got better calls. They had better plays, whatever. Got beat by the better team. Straight up. Admit that straight up. I mean, I watched this guy on the internet, on YouTube, Cowboy TD his name is, and I actually watched this video right before I made this video tonight, just to kind of see his thoughts. And you know what? Props to him. I mean, I saw him just disgusted last year when the Dallas Cowboys came into Philly and just the Eagles kicked the shit out of them. My God, all they could muster up was a field goal. My God, that was a glorious day. Just to revel in the fact that the Dallas Cowboys had another year where they're not going anywhere. Well, this year they're going above and beyond the Philadelphia Eagles, and Eagles fans need to own up and say, you know what? That's a better team. They are finally the better team than the Philadelphia Eagles again. Still a bad taste. Still a bad taste. It's the end of an era for McNabb. We got $10 million guys that play in the secondary. Oh God, I could go over all the errors of this game, but I mean, Jesus Christ, Asante Samuel, when you're squaring up and Romo throws that little shaky pass because he's getting rushed by the defensive line, and you see it come right at you. You have your hands up, and it hits you in the goddamn face and bounces to the ground. And you just need to turn your paycheck right back in. I mean, it's just shit like that. Nothing was going in the Eagles' favor last night. I mean, holy shit, what a total and utter thorough ass whooping. That's what it was. The Eagles whipped their own asses, and then the Dallas Cowboys came back and whooped what's left. Holy shit. What a goddamn disaster. What a goddamn mess. And I've got nothing good. All I can say is I hope we get at least a 3rd round draft pick for when we trade Michael Vick in the offseason. I don't know, maybe Al Davis is dumb enough to give us a second round for it. Who knows? Yeah, just I don't even know. I'm not even going to start thinking about what I expect out of next season. And the thing that pisses me off, and I'm going to go on the record as saying this, Dallas Cowboys are going to be in the NFC Championship. You know why? They're going to march over one of the biggest fraud of a NFL team, and that's the Minnesota Vikings. They're going to smash right through them. You're going to see the Brett Favre that's been playing for the past several years come out, and he's going to not do shit. You heard it here first. I'm going to predict the Dallas Cowboys win next week's game by 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. At least. My God. Ware is probably going to plant parts of Favre in the... I don't... I'm just upset on so many levels, people. I can't even think straight here. Oh, man. So, yeah, not a cheery video here for Archfiend. And I just want to say to all those Dallas Cowboy fans that, yes... Dallas Cowboys are the better team. That's one of the main reasons why I didn't talk shit this year, because I knew that there's a chance that this team was going to get the better of the Eagles, and sure enough, they did. Not 1 time, not 2 times, but 3 times, and that 3rd time, they put a little sting on it. They put some sting on it. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and get inside the warm house right now, because I think I'm done suffering through this video now here. But yeah, Eagles, McNabb, Andy Reid, Jesus Christ, I didn't even touch on you. Holy shit. Stellar play calling as usual, but dragged this on way, way longer than it should have. Yeah, Archfiend is in pain from his Philadelphia Eagles, but you know what? Life goes on, and it's just a game. But you know what? I'll be back supporting the green next year, and that's all that matters. So let's see it. Let's see. Show me how to do it next year, Philadelphia Eagles, and hopefully Brett Favre can prove me wrong, because if I'm not rooting for the Eagles, I'm rooting against the Dallas Cowboys. That's pretty much all there is to it. So prove me wrong, Favre, and show me you can back up all the stats you put up this year. But you know what? I don't think you can. Anyways, people, enjoy the rest of your football. I'm going to go in and watch the rest of the Ravens game as they stomp the shit out of the Patriots. Have a great day, everyone.